The amazing and talented actor Philip Seymour Hoffman recently died a tragic death. Tragic because it was altogether preventable. Philip Seymour Hoffman died of an overdose of heroin. He had been sober for 23 years when he was found with the needle still stuck in his arm. It may not look like it, but I've been there. I've been found like that a few times in my life. I don't remember much about it because I was passed out at the time. There was this one episode where my friends found me like that again, and they'd heard that you should walk someone who had taken too many drugs to get it out of their system. Problem was, I was already passed out. But they were undaunted. They hoisted me up and they dragged me around the apartment for a while before realizing that wasn't going to wake me up. Point is, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to addiction. And I know that addiction is fixable. The now popular opinion, supported by mental health care professionals, those experts who got all their information from hearsay and books, is that addiction is an incurable disease and that 12-step programs are the only option. What they don't tell you is that the success rate of 12-step programs is a mere 3%. I don't think that should be referred to as a success rate at all. I would call that a failure rate. Way back when I tried 12 steps, I had almost a year sober before I started using again, and I believe I know why. The basis of the program is that you must accept yourself as an addict, that it's incurable. There's nothing you can do to ever change that. Well, when you think of yourself as an addict or an alcoholic, drugs or alcohol will always be in the back of your mind as a secret solution. Unless you can escape that mindset, it doesn't matter how many years you stay away. In Philip Seymour Hoffman's case, it was 23 long years. Chances are good that eventually you will do what comes naturally for you. Addiction is not incurable. I am not an addict today. It has been more than 30 years since I have used illegal drugs. I drink alcohol occasionally, but not often and not much. Point is, when I drink, I don't end up in a blackout in some back alley, or worse, at the Heroin Connection's house. It's not what normal people do. To cure addiction, it is necessary to understand that all addiction starts as pain. Any addiction starts as an attempt to literally medicate the pain, physical or emotional. The drug brings relief, and it feels good. Once the brain learns that there is a way to make the terrible pain go away, and even feel good, it tends to steer you towards that. And once it becomes a habit, it becomes hard to quit. So now your life is in ruins. If you felt badly before, now you feel worse. Your pain increases. While the body gets used to the drug and requires more and more to get the same effect, the emotional pain actually increases, requiring more medication to get an effect anywhere close to relief. Pretty soon, there simply is not a drug strong enough to kill that much pain. That's what it feels like from the inside. I know. And believe me, that when I tell you that every addict means it when they promise that they will quit. But the pain is so intense and the brain always knows there's a way to make it feel better. Oftentimes relapse happens completely unconsciously. When I relapsed after almost a year sober, the needle was in my arm and the plunger was pressed before I even realized that I had just ruined my life again. To cure addiction, abstinence is required until the pain is cured. This is possible. It is achieved by the things that I teach, by discovering who you really are and why you are on this planet. When you figure that out, your personal power is unleashed and the pain is simply gone. Passion for life takes over. Someone could offer you drugs and you would say, "Why would I want that? Go away. I'm too busy doing what I came here to do." It's powerful. And it is possible. I have done it. And I can help others do the same. So we don't have to watch one more beautiful, talented human being die before they figure out how beautiful they really are.